Egypt grabbed the equaliser and we're all square. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And already we're underway here. Driving through the middle. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now he's off and running. Vitinha. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement. Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Chance for a shot! There it is!
Well, there's leadership for you. That's what the armband means for him, setting the perfect example, the perfect tone. Tremendous.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Portugal gain their reward with an early goal. Bruno Fernandes, not the most accurate pass. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Solomon, he's shifting through the gears here. And the shot! It's in! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Israel grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
And he's quick to snatch it back. He's picked his way through. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Well, that looks... Inacio tries to clear. Vitinha. It's a pretty loose pass. Back to the keeper it goes. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. He's got plenty of space out wide here. He's got away. And that's play. And the shot! Goal! Israel! And the comeback is complete. That was easy, almost too easy.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
Israel go into the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Searching pass he's played there. Chance here to counter. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And he's going to have his name taken. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Inacio, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And the counter is on. Stood up well to him there. Nice looking ball. Cleared away. Well, they've got it again. And it's lofted through here. Out towards the flank. Oh, there's a probing ball. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. Cristiano Ronaldo. They're urging him to shoot. He's having a shot! He's got away with one there. And we have our very first corner. Bruno Fernandes goes short. Turns and goes back. Goes for goal! Oh, that was no routine save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Portugal have their second corner now. Bruno Fernandes with the short one. Pinches it off him. Bernardo Silva proves just a little bit too strong. Solomon puts his foot on the gas.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Bruno Fernandes. And this is Ronaldo. Can he finish? And yes, it's there! It's level again! What a match we have!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character. Wonderful.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Now look at the manager here. He's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
This is quite a battle.
Portugal really will fancy their chances now. They need to make the most of the momentum.
And that'll be the final action of the first half. Portugal are finally getting a much-needed break. It's been absolutely breathless stuff so far. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement. Terrific half, 4 goals split evenly, beautifully set up for the second period to follow. So it's back to business. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. He's found a way through. Closing in on goal. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Bruno Fernandes. That'll be a throw. Solomon. Spread it left. Tries to pass it through. Good ball, good take. Lofted it. Oh, smashing header! He's missed, but not by that far.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Bernardo Silva. Looking for a runner. Floated through. He's being urged to shoot. And the shot! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Cristiano Ronaldo certainly looked hungry and exciting on the ball. Confidence is at play here.
Now there's a fine ball. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Over to the left. And here's the chance to counter. He's picked his way through. He's had it taken off him. That's a cute ball. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Solomon, who does have an assist to him. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending.
Pretty robust defending.
Oh, no question, that's a foul. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Nicely weighted ball. Gets into some space. Now the cross. It's a clearance, but not much of one. Nuno Mendes. Now that looks a decent ball. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. That's a lovely, neat pass. It's a searching pass. That is good alertness. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. He has found the way through. Ruben Dias did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Israel can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Oh, good ball! Takes a shot! Oh, super goal! A finish of true class! And they've got their lead back. It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
Israel get themselves into the lead.
What a great time to score, but it does give the manager a real headache. Does he sit on this lead now, or try and finish it off?
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of... He's having a go! Oh, nearly. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter. It's great to be on board.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And so we stand for the anthems. And we're underway. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Pass somewhat off target. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Plenty to aim at. Shot it, goal! Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Nicely shaped ball. Oh, that's well spotted. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
That's an imaginative pass. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! He's got away with one there.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Threads one in, and it's made its way to him. And he shoots! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
And that was really positive from him. He was far too good for those defenders and nearly scored a cracker.
Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say both.
And the finish! Goal! Portugal! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up front.
Portugal gain their reward with an early goal. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Pedro Neto, clipped into space. A header! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that plummets the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, that's a key interception. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Done delicately. That is good alertness. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Just no time to dwell on the ball there. Crunching tackle. Aimed beyond the defence. That's really well manoeuvred.
Oh, great feat, that.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And he's managed to get free. Can he get it through? Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Searching pass he's played there. No, that's been intercepted. Knocks it into space. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And that has left him in a heap. Tries to play it through. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Tries to pass it through. Half an hour played now. He's picked his way through. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, that's fabulous. And that's played in low. A probing pass. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Lovely pass, but can he get that? Real chance! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Yeah, the ball in there was simply superb. He won't be too happy that it's gone to waste like that.
مرحبا يا جماعة، كيفكم؟ جبنا الأول.
Vitinha looking for a runner. And he was quick to react. And they win it back again. Ambitious ball here. No luck with that dink over the top. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Looking for options for movement. Great chance! And yes, it's there!
يا جماعة خليكم متابعين لأنها نارية حتصير مع إسرائيل ومع كريستيانو مع رونالدو.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Both teams having to rewrite their plans and start from scratch here. Plenty of food for thought for both managers.
He's having a go! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen.
And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card.
يا جماعة انتوا جهدونا عشان تصير مليون.
Bernardo Silva. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Looking for the run. Oh, Red, nice interception. He's found a way through. Great vision. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. So there was the first half.
Well, for us neutrals, this is fantastic. If you're a fan from either side, it's unpleasant. And as for the managers, check your heart rate.
So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. Israel get the ball rolling for the second period. Knocks it out wide. He's shifting through the gears here. Out of play for a goal kick. Vitinha. Bruno Fernandes. That has been cut short. Well, they can break here. And he's heaved it away. And they've been given a corner. Punched away. There's the shot! Goal! Israel! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
And he's decided to go for it. So, what can they make of this? He's looking wide. He has found the way through. Hangs in across. And he's there to clear it. Cristiano Ronaldo being hunted in packs.
Well, he's profited handsomely already in this match. And at last, their sense of danger has brought them to a possible solution.
Still they trail, and time is ticking away. Nice looking ball. And he cuts out the supply. Now it's Bernardo Silva. Pinches it off him. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Now he's got space here. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And that has been cleared.
Portugal may only be one behind, but they're showing much in terms of threatening parity.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Solomon, who's set up one goal so far. Looking to play him in. Great ball if he can get there. Diogo Costa gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Inacio is there, and he can get that clear. Nuno Mendes. Played into space. Well, that has not gone well. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Yellow or red? It is red. Well, the protest continues, but in the end they are defending the indefensible. Portugal are down to 10 men. And he's had it nicked away. Half an hour gone in the second half.
This is the time you need that pace.
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Referee has gone straight to his pocket. Yes, a second yellow, and he's off. Well, the players are making their point, but the ref clearly isn't interested. He's waved them all away. Well, they are now a 9-man team. He is through here.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Looking here to chip it through. Decent chance! And that would have won it.
He's really trying to take this upon himself to get it won.
Bernardo Silva. It's a pretty loose pass. Portugal are in dire need of a breakthrough. Can they?
All they need is...
Tries a shot! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it. He's got away. Solomon purring through the gears. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Played out wide. Deep cross. He gets big. Goal! And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now. Simple, certain, effective. He just guided it in.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Israel could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
And he's managed to get free. He's had a shot! And that has fair fizzed.
Nothing wrong with the idea. Inches away.
Está a proceder-se a uma substituição.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able. It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Well timed, excellent interception. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. That's a cute ball. And he's intervened well there. It's a really well-measured ball.
يا جماعة إسرائيل جابت الثالث.
Oh, good spread. So that's it. It is all over. Portugal played more than a part in what has been a very exciting game. A game that began so promisingly from their perspective, but they are leaving here feeling utterly deflated. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players...
يا جماعة فتنا احنا أردن وهم إسرائيل مع ميسي. إسرائيل ميسي يا جماعة كمان شعار ميسي فنحن أردن.
Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, a lot has been said, Peter, about this guy, Julian Alvarez. I remember him from his breakout performance back in 2020 in the group stages of Latin America's greatest club competition, where pretty sure I remember he got 5 goals and an assist. You know, back then, I saw...
And he's had a hit! Oh, it's hit the post! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Oh, that's just unfortunate. Really, really unfortunate.
That's a cute ball. Pass is just off target. Alvarez! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
And here's the pull. And this is Messi.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Decent chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. That's well played. He knew he had to mop that up.
Played into space. Martinez gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Argentina have the chance to go the other way. Well, that pass isn't the best. Paredes. And he's quick to snatch it back. Now it's Alvarez. That's a lovely, neat pass. And he's in a real chance! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Knocks it into space. Great vision. Well timed, excellent interception. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And the pass is intercepted. To Paul with the cross. Oh, the touch is just too thick. Could really have done without that.
Yeah, very careless, and I leave it at that.
That pass has been well intercepted. And it's made its way to him. De Paul. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Still goalless. That has not gone well. Paredes. He's a sharp little ball here. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Jordan beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. This looks promising. Aims beyond the defence. Oh, they can break here. Driving forward. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Played out to the right. Tries to play it through. It's a pretty loose pass. Paredes. McAllister. Good running, strong and purposeful. Oh, that's a key interception. Nicely weighted ball. And he's there to retrieve it. Tagliafico attempts a clearance. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Looking for options for movement. That has been cut short. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. McAllister. Now it's Gonzalez. And he's managed to get free. And this is Messi. Tries a deft little ball. And the finish! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
He won't be happy with that one. Oh, that's fabulous. And that was very necessary. Paredes. Picks out shapes to shoot! It's in!
Look, there are always tactical adjustments for any coach to make at half-time, but when your star man gives you a critical lead just before the break, everyone will be paying extra attention. It really is the ideal tonic.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Argentina are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive
يا جماعة شعر ميسي جابوه.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now and the other has to tone it down. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left
فريق ميسي أرجنتين جابوه.
Good take. And a chance! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. And the first half is done. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Here we go again.
Jordan really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
And That should get the job done. Defending was strong and firm. Paredes. Oh, that's superb. The ball gets flagged offside.
يا جماعة تسلل فريق مصر أرجنتينا.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Alvarez. Now it's to Paul. It's a searching pass. Now that looks a decent ball. Nicely worked. Martinez breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Montiel could try cutting inside here. Chance! And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And now they can spring out of defence. Jordan still this single goal behind. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And they're quick to get it back. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Out to the right.
This match was 80,314.
Messi has a look inside the box. Oh, he's been... Can he finish? And that is wildly off target.
Argentina certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
He's having a shot! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
And this is why almost every team presses from the front these days, Peter. If you get it right, it creates more chances.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The
جماعة احنا ما
conditions contribute to a
نعرفهم
fantastic atmosphere in the
إسرائيل.
stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Chance! Goal! Morocco! And what a start!
That's the purpose and intensity they showed from the first moment. They really did fly out of the blocks here.
There was to be only one outcome.
Peter, I can tell you, that was nothing short of a cold-blooded execution.
It is a super start. So far, so very good. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Oh, there's a probing ball. Nice looking ball. Great ball if he can get there. Only partially clear. They're back in possession and ready to go again. And it's played forward. Aguirre did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Brahim Diaz. Closing in on goal. Shot a goal! And he has kept it out somehow.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Morocco with the corner, there first. El Khanous plays it short. Morocco leading here thanks to that early goal, and the score is 1-0. Well, it's got out again, and so we'll have a repeat corner. Corner number 2 then. El Khanous with the short one. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And he's there to get it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now he's got space here. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Great chance! So what can they make of this? Now it's Solomon. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. El Khanous gets over and intercepts. Probing pass. And he gets rid in a hurry. They've got a corner here. Morocco have their third corner. They've played it short. Israel are looking to go forward now. Tries to pass it through. That is lovely. Bullish header! Oh, he's been caught nap. In he goes again. And he's there to belt it away.
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
He's found a way through. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Oh, I was on the...
Takes a shot! Sticks it away! And there's the goal they've...
يا جماعة جبنا الثاني.
He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and he has.
So that's 2 now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Mazraoui, nicely shaped ball, and he was quick to react. Pass somewhat off target. Looking to play him in. Looking for options for movement. Morocco looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Now it's Solomon. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And he's had a hit! He's been bundled over, that is a foul. And he is going into that little black book.
Well, he'd used up all his chances, hadn't he, Peter? I mean, he was never going to get away with that one.
Solomon! That's a half-decent try.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Ambitious ball here. That is ended up in no man's land.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Now, can they get him away? Oh, that's a key interception. Great vision. Now that's well seen too. Spread it left. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Reflections on the first half?
Morocco really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
Morocco in control at half-time, 2-0. Whistle goes, and we start the second half. And it's skewed away. Messina herring after the ball here. There's no flag. Brahim Diaz. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Played into space. That is good alertness.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Solomon.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
Good decision by the keeper. Got that exactly right. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
And he's surging through. Can he finish? It's in! And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
The goal scorer for Israel after 57 minutes is number 21.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Little doubt, that is a foul. He knows what's coming, a second yellow, and he's off. The player's protesting furiously, but there's little or no sympathy from the ref. Morocco are down to 10 men.